Hello. What exactly is different in the Switch 2 version of Star Fox 64 compared to the original? And when I say this, I don't mean the new cutscenes, the new battle mode, the revamped training mode. No. I mean, what exactly in the gameplay itself is different from the original? And to do this, we're not gonna crawl through the levels inch by inch and say stuff like,
"Whoa, Slippy's flight pathways being chased for the first time on Corneria is ever so slightly different from the original."
no, we're not doing that. That would be madness. And also would take forever. Instead, I came up with a more fun, unique way to do this. In the past, I have done a challenge run of the original version of Star Fox 64 where I tried to beat the game without using boosting, braking, or hard turning with the bumper buttons. Wait, SHIRU, isn't this just recycling content? Well, first of all, I think this is perfectly fine because if Nintendo is legally allowed to recycle the same game 3 times, then I think I'm allowed to recycle 1 video. On a more serious note, doing the same challenge again will help me pick apart the differences between both games. Since I'm under the same set of restrictions, whatever worked in the first video that doesn't work or works better in this video will indicate that something significant has changed in this new version of the game, no matter how big or small it is. And speaking of differences, even though this doesn't pertain to the gameplay, I'm gonna be using the new face avatars that they put in the remake. Why? Because it's funny. Blah.
We need your help, Star Fox.
I don't wanna.
Andross's invasion has found its way.
Earlier today, I began this challenge again, and I was doing so well. I was beating all the levels. I got to the end of Zonas with basically little mistakes, and I was like, damn, I'm doing so good. Yeah, let me take a look at my recording time and see how much time I've been taking. I didn't start the frickin' recording. Okay, yep, just making sure my recording's up this time.
Now you've done it, Slippy. Bogey on your tail.
And here we are, Slippy getting chased once again.
Oh, you got him?
And I'm saving him once again. Nearly 30 years have passed and you are still useless as ever, team. When I was doing the original video, one of the biggest issues I had was trying to fill the dead air with like random funny stuff to say when I'm not facing a particularly hard challenge at the moment. Force damage, But now on the Switch 2, I get to have these goofy ass avatars in the corner. So I can just do random bullshit and it'll be funny. Yeah!
I'll line these guys up for you, Fox.
Okay, I should be able to hit this still. Assuming nothing has changed.
Something's wrong with my
Boop.
G-Diffuser.
Yep.
I owe you one.
Still works.
Do a barrel roll.
Peppy, I think he might have dementia at this point. Like, how many times do I have to remind you that I am impaired? This is a challenge. I can't do shit. Anyway, arches. Boop, 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 and boop. Ah! We got it. Man, I can't wait to do this whole video again and then realize, oh, the game audio was muted the whole time, so I have to do this a 3rd time. Wait, is my game audio muted? Am I muted? Oh no, we're good. But anyway, it's the first level. I mean, I don't really have to focus much. The issue with these early bosses isn't killing them, but finding funny things to edit over their deaths because they're gonna die so fast. And I can't just do the edits I did in the first video because, well, you know, gotta be original still. Anyway, future SHIRU, edit something funny when I kill this guy. Bam, 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 bam. Wait, do my lasers reach farther? Oh wow, he barely had a chance to fire his flamethrower there. Do lasers go farther in this version? I don't remember them going this far. I can analyze this later. Mission 1 complete. Alright, now we're here in Sector Z, and in order to continue to take the same... Oh wait, they just die in this version, damn. As I was saying, in order to continue taking the hard path that we took in the original video, we have to kill 100 bad guys in this level. I was able to barely reach the threshold in the original. God, Peppy! Damn, 5 years and you still don't know how to dodge charge shots. That actually costed quite a bit of score give use there, buddy. Looking back at how I did in the original video, one of the things I noticed is I didn't use bombs at all until I got to Andross, because I was being ultra conservative for no reason. So now I'm gonna make it my point to use bombs more in order to get more points. God, this level looks so pretty in the Switch 2. It's unfortunate though that... Wait, let me pause real quick. Because I'm doing the stupid voice chat avatar bit, the entire game is crushed into this tiny rectangle. Now I'm going to make sure in the edited video that you're not going to see the tiny rectangle, but everything's just crushed into this tiny rectangle, so the game doesn't look as good as it should be. Oh, we already reached 100 a long time ago. Alright. Yeah, now that I know what to expect for each of these levels, along with like the general improvements, like the controls they made in the Switch 2, it's much easier to kill things. Alright, now it's time for these guys. They're gonna think that, oh, well, these guys were annoying originally, so they're gonna be annoying little mosquitoes again, right? Well, that's what I thought during my first run, but then it turns out they kind of just stand there in this version. They don't really move around anymore. Like, look, they're already dead. It's been 10 seconds. Now you might be thinking, oh, what about the big guy? The big guy is surely a challenge still. But no. I mean, he's a little faster, but he's much more calm in this version. Like, he just sits there and... yeah. Turning issues aside, he is not nearly as annoying as he was. I actually killed him in like 10 seconds in the first recording. This is a little embarrassing, but just... okay, maybe he's still a little bit annoying. Like... okay, he's dead. But even still, he's not attacking nearly as much.
This is an honorable defeat.
Is it, buddy? You just stood there for 30 seconds. Alright, time for the most boring level in the game. I mean, even though this actually runs at a normal frame rate now, I can still barely turn. Which is a problem because in the original video, the whole gag was, hey, let me just fast forward through the whole level, then fast forward the boring boss at the end. But I kinda can't just reuse the same gag, so, what do I do? I guess I can just talk and fill in the empty space. I bet some of you, after you finish watching this video and when I presumably beat the challenge again, you're gonna be like, damn, I want more of this. And then you're gonna check my challenge playlist and you're gonna be like, wait, why is there a year gap between these videos? Like, why'd you stop making them? And well, the answer is, well, after I did that Mario Kart video where I had to beat a race without drifting and saw how well it did, I wanted to keep making more challenge videos with like, not just Mario Kart, but like tons of different games. But at the time, I wasn't nearly as good as editing videos as I could now. Back then, it took me like upwards of a month for a single video. And the editing quality isn't nearly as good as this. So I decided, well, let me just hold off on doing that and stop stressing myself out, take a break, and learn how to edit videos better. So that's why between that video and then when I begin doing challenge videos again, during that gap, it's just a bunch of random stuff. The entire purpose of this was to learn how to edit better and edit within a faster time frame. Which is good because I have to get this video out very quickly. And if I start struggling on the final level again, because remember, these early levels may look easy, but the final level is King Von's 4 little Vonlings, which is like 10 times harder than the rest of the game combined. If I take like 2 hours or so to kill them all again, that's not gonna bode well for the timing of this video. But yeah, you can see how boring this level is. Like, I'm not even paying attention to what I'm shooting. Oh, actually, I probably should start paying attention. I'm starting to die. It's just so slow. Hurry the... ah! Hello. Time for the boring boss at the end of the boring level. What do I edit over this if I can't just fast forward it again? I need to think of something fast. Wait, I got it. Freaky ass VTuber voice clips, go!
Keep hitting me, I'm gonna come candy.
The old bread and butter. You can never get enough of them. And come on, die, 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 die. Die! Bam. Yeah, that's my general strategy. When there's dead silence in the video, just throw in a random VTuber saying something weird or screaming, and bam, comedy. Also, if they ever see any of my videos in the future, they're going to fucking kill me. Alright, going from one ugly water planet to another ugly water planet. Although this level isn't as bad as it was in the original. Thanks to the increased draw distance, when the searchlights start popping up, they're much easier to see. See? You can already see them. So getting into position to kill them isn't as bad as it was. Also, some of you that watched the original video might be wondering, does Mexico look like this now? And the answer is yes. Scratch caused Mexico to look like this planet. RIP if you live down in Mexico. And if you have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, then, yeah, don't question it.
Looks like you could use a hand, Falco.
Oh my god, you are so ugly now. What did they do to you? Of all the new characters designs, this is the one that hurts me the most by far. They butchered Cat. Like, people have been complaining about Falco, but like, the Cat is 10 times worse than every other design. But yeah, there really isn't much else to say about this level. What was originally a pretty annoying level, this level is pretty tolerable now that you can see the spotlights coming up. And yeah, that's the end of the level. This time, I am not taking 5 minutes on this boss. I know exactly what to do now. Oh, almost forgot about that. Oh, wait. Oh, I know what I'm doing now, and I still managed to fuck it up. Time loss. All right, there we go. There we go. Okay, so I guess we're taking like 3 minutes instead. All right, just die now. All right. 3 minutes instead of 5 minutes. Slight improvement. This level starts out pretty calm, but then it gets crazy. But for now, we got some more time to kill. One of the comments I got in the original video was someone confused about why I'm not allowing the R-Wing to tilt even though it doesn't consume the G-Diffuser meter, which they are technically right. The reason why I included this as part of the challenge is I feel like if it was just no boosting and braking, the challenge would be too easy and anticlimactic. And also, elaborating that in the title of that video would have just made the title way too wordy and incomprehensible. Wait a minute. I am turning faster than the original, because I remember it took me forever to turn around to help these guys after they were constantly getting chased around. I guess turning is higher in the remake.
6 missiles detected by long-range scans.
Oh wow, it shows you exactly where they are now.
I'm all over that missile.
Wait, what do you mean by that, Falco? What do you mean by that?
Missile approaching. 25 seconds to impact.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Uh-oh, I did a U-turn. Whoops. Oh wait, restarting levels doesn't take lives anymore. I mean, I didn't have to restart any levels when I did the original challenge, but I almost had to restart the level again. Falco's freaky ass really made me restart a level, damn. Alright, well, take 2. This time I'm gonna wait a little longer before approaching the missile. Bam! Now let me go back to the middle to reposition. Wow, you are actually killing stuff on your own. Wow, you're so independent. Finally, they made you 1% smarter in this remake. We gotta approach this from the side. Oh shit, uh-oh.
Missile approaching. 10 seconds.
10 seconds. Oh shit. Nah, we got time, we got time. Oh, alright.
This is really starting to tick me off.
Is it just me or are the missiles faster? I don't remember them being this fast. Lining up. Bomb them, bomb them. Bam! Alright. So aside from the second set of missiles, that wasn't much of a problem at all. Watch where you're flying, bitch! Oh shit, oh, I looked away for 1 second. Oh shit. I was just looking at my other monitor, sorry. I don't have any bombs. Shit. Ow. Alright. This yapping asshole again. Wait, what type of affairs? What? At this point, some of you may be curious as to how I haven't managed to misinput a booster break yet. Even though you can't turn off those buttons in the game menu, you can go into your Switch home menu and into the control config, where you can modify how any button reacts. I simply turned off all the buttons that I don't need for the challenge, and boom, I don't have to worry about messing up. Bro, I need some more bombs. The game has not been throwing bombs. They've been throwing tons of rings, but no bombs. Thank you. Thank you, Rob64. I feel like I had a little harder time this time getting through the level, or maybe I'm just not locked in enough. Time for this teleporting asshole again. Oh damn, you look really high res today. Oh, wait, what the? Wait, I don't remember you hitting me nearly that fast. But in turn, it seems like I'm able to hit the tentacles easier. Alright, fair trade-off, I say. Could it spread the missiles out like that before? I don't know. Anyway, once again. Alright, time for the big scary space laser. Oh no, the space laser. What am I gonna do against the space laser? I'm just gonna... Oh no, what will I ever do? Ow. Wait. Wait, I don't get hit by the giant scary laser, but I get hit by fucking Slippy of all things? Damn, what does this mean for power scaling? Anyway, die. Come on, one cycle. Look at the one cycle. Come on. Yes! Alright, we're firing on all cylinders. But now it's time for the actual hard part of the run. If Star Wolf is just as bad as it was in the original game, all I'm gonna say is, prepare your backside. Okay, before we begin this shit show, I need to pause real quick, assuming the game lets me still. Wait, it won't let me... Okay. Oh, I thought it wouldn't let me pause for a second. I got really scared for a second. So, when I did this fight originally, part of the reason why I struggled so much is after the cutscene where Star Wolf appears, they would appear in the middle of the level. This allows them to very quickly get behind you, and they have monstrous tracking, so it's basically impossible to shake them. However, I learned on my second attempt that if you skip the cutscene, they'll spawn in the corner, and this causes them to take more time to get to the middle, and thus lets me adjust my position better. Let's see if it works still. If it doesn't, we might be in trouble. Skip? Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Where are they? Oh shit. Okay, we need to find which one is Wolf fast, or else I am fucked. There you are. He's behind. Where? Shit. Turn. Oh shit. Turn faster. Oh no, this is not good. Oh shit, we might be fucked already. If I ever stop turning though, I'm screwed.
I could use some of that teamwork. Annoying bird. I'll enjoy plucking your...
Where are you, Wolf? Oh, wait! Holy shit! I was able to kill him by just turning! I must be able to turn faster in the remake. This did not happen at all in the original. Every single time, my life just got crushed. So, turning must be faster in the remake. This is huge! Alright, Pigma, your turn.
I almost had it all!
Sure, buddy.
What you deserve, traitor.
Okay, now we just have to make sure not to U-turn. Because if we accidentally U-turn now, that would be a problem. Oh shit. Wait a minute. Why are you chasing me? I'm not Slippy. Wait, I'm not Slippy. Wait, Slippy died? When did Slippy die? Uh-oh. Now that Slippy's dead, Andrew's gonna act like Wolf. Uh-oh. Shit. How do I get him off? This is not good. Oh, wait. He disengaged.
The Emperor won't be happy if you shoot me.
Come on. Die, Andrew.
Cover me.
Yeah, you have no one to cover you now, bitch. Bam!
Fall so easily.
Alright. Okay, we lost a Slippy, but this is fine. One last fight against King Von himself. Olo. You're even uglier somehow. Bam. Shoot the hands. Wait, what the? Damn, the hands die instantly now. Oh shit. That's my only bomb. That's a problem. That is a problem. Shoot the eyes. Go to the corner. Please, let me live, game. Let me live. Oh, they let you dodge it now. Before you could barely dodge it by going in the corner, but now it's easy. Bleh. Oh, thank you for the pity bomb. Oh wait, I'm gonna need that bomb for later. Don't mind if I do, game. I'm just gonna go to the corner. Alright. Alright, you stupid monkey. I'm not taking an hour against this phase. This is gonna be one and done. And damn, you look even uglier somehow. Bomb! Oh wait, they didn't explode instantly to my bomb. Lock on? Oh, they kept his life for that. Alright. That may be true, Andross. But, actually I don't have a comeback ready. I'm just gonna kill you. Ow. Oh, the guys are dead. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, you see that, right? I still have both my wings. Because of how turning speed worked in the original, it was only possible for me to get behind Andross and hit his weak spot by destroying one of my wings, which causes my turning speed to increase. But as you see right now, I can see his weak point, and I still have both my wings. I don't think you realize how huge this is. I might be able to just destroy him in record time. No, he's way less aggressive. He actually gives me breathing room for once, so I can just turn and shoot him. Alright, let's end this. BAM! Wow, that was actually just free. But we're not done yet. Because, assuming they didn't change it, the hardest part is coming up.
Don't ever give up, son.
Olo Papa. Alright, I'll try my best, Dad, but I don't know if I can. Alright. Please don't go too fast. Wait, he's actually at a normal speed! I don't have to boost! Right?
Never give up.
Left again. And right. I'm done. That's it. Thank you, quality of life in the remake. Yippee!
You've become strong, Fox.
I didn't do shit, but hey, we'll take it. You can beat the remake of Star Fox 64 without ever having to use the G-Diffuser. Or any form of turning. Those final fights were way easier. Before, they were basically impossible, but thanks to subtle changes in the remake, they were actually, like, not bad at all. I'm honestly shocked. I wasn't expecting the last part of the video to be so easy. I mean, we did technically do worse though, since Slippy died. But I mean, who cares about Slippy? We won! Yeah! Now it's time to give my overall thoughts on how different the game is from the original version. Although, you guys are probably sick of the whole face cam bit, so I should probably turn it off for this part. 1 second. That's right, we're trading one stupid bit for another. Thought you were done with this? And I don't care if you call me a furry at this point, I love it. Anyway, long story short, the Switch 2 version of Star Fox 64 is basically 99% the same thing as the original. The enemies spawn the exact same places, the bosses are pretty much the same, you move mostly the same. If you had two kids, and you gave one of them Star Fox 64, and the other one Star Fox on the Switch 2, they would have broadly the same experience. For the majority of people, the 1% of differences that are actually in the Switch 2 version won't matter. But for someone like me, they mean all the difference though. When you are playing challenges that vastly restrict what you're able to do in the game, even the slightest difference in how the interactions work can completely change the difficulty of the challenge. Because the R-Wing's turn speed is a little faster in the Switch 2 version without having to rely on boosting and braking, or tilting the ship, those endgame fights where the limited turn speed was a nightmare in, they suddenly became infinitely easier, all because I could turn slightly faster. Even changes in the remake that don't directly affect the gameplay can have a massive impact on the challenge difficulty. For example, the spotlights in Zonas are a lot easier to deal with because you can see them from farther away. And during the final part of the game where you have to follow Fox's dad, because he doesn't move as fast compared to the original, that turned what could have been a deadly run killer at the end into the victory lap that it's always supposed to be. There were some other differences I noted, like the increased laser distance, and the fact that when you're fighting Starwolf, they have nameplates so I can easily differentiate between each of them. But if I keep talking, it's just gonna extend the end of the video for like another 10 minutes, and I don't wanna pad it out that much. But if you still want to hear more about what I noticed, then just send me a comment down below. Again, these changes are extremely small, and for the average player, it's not going to mean much to them. But for sickos like me who just love to do unreasonable shit in games and see what's even possible, it means the world to me. Anyway, that's the end of another adventure. If you haven't seen the challenge run that I did for the original version of this game, I'll put that at the top of the end screen so you can compare the differences better. Or, if you want to see the rest of my challenge videos, I'll put the playlist on the bottom of the end screen. Alright, stay blazing, y'all. And once again, because I turned off the music in order to put my own music in the actual video, the credits are just complete and utter silence. Well, I guess in order to pass the time, I can check my YouTube comments for the last video I made. Aw, the Sabinian liked it, yippee! These fireworks are for you, buddy.